Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna do my Blu-ray collection. I don't have a lot of Blu-rays, but I think that's for the sake of this video a good thing, because else this video would be like 1 hour long, and then there's a part 2 which is also an hour long, as most Blu-ray videos. This is a pretty not that big of a collection. Like this stack is like only the half of it. The rest is in my bookshelf still, so I gotta grab those later. Anyway, here we go. 21 Jump Street. Pretty funny film. I've only watched it once. It's not that rewatchable. This one is really rewatchable. Alien is the 35th anniversary edition. So, there's the movie in here. It says the one that started it all. That started all the shit. Like, Aliens was pretty good, but all the other films weren't that good. Should have never been made. So this edition has some interesting art cards and illustrated comic reprint. Sorry, just got a message over there. How do you open it? So it has the entire illustrated story in it. So this is basically the comic adaptation. Really interesting art, as you can see over here. Haven't read it yet though, but I'm definitely curious about that. Yeah, that's a lot of awesome cards. If you want to see all the cards, you can basically just go check out a review based off this Blu-ray edition, because you can definitely find them on YouTube. I've watched one before I ordered this one. I haven't done a review on it, so don't go looking on my channel, because you aren't going to find that. They can look for very long, but you're not going to find it. So yeah, Alien the 35th anniversary. I really want to buy the Predator trilogy on Blu-ray, or well, if not the Predator trilogy, at least Predator 1 and 2, because I think Predator 2 is the most underrated sequel ever. And WatchMojo did a list of the top 10 most underrated sequels, and Predator wasn't even in it. So that really sucks ass, because Predator 2 was awesome. I really don't get the hate for it. I think it's just as good as the first one. I've also ordered a spin-off Predator book, which I'm really curious about to read that soon. Sooner rather than later. Right now I'm reading this. The Avengers. Great film. Started it all. Really started, yeah, everything that's Marvel right now. Like, the first origin thing started this. And this started the next phase, of course. I'll do a review on this, by the way. Batman vs. Superman. The Nicolas Cage collection. Really, his movies. Most of his movies are so bad, they are good. Especially these ones. Haven't seen this one yet, though. Bad Lieutenant. Seeking Justice. I actually thought it was not that bad. It has been a long time since I've watched this, so yeah, well. Drive Angry 3D. God, that movie is bad. So bad, it's good. You've got Captain America the Winter Soldier. One of the best, if not the best, MCU film. Captain America Civil War, which I really find a cool movie, but not that rewatchable. I've only seen it twice or something, I think. Doctor Strange. Great Marvel film. Bad villain. The Darkman trilogy, which really fits with this book. Darkman 1 is a phenomenal film. Darkman 2, it's okay. It's enjoyable. Darkman 3, Die Darkman Die, really cheesy title. Way better than the title suggests. And also, way better than it's supposed to be. I mean, it's the title. Like, jeez. Did you even try? But like, the first Darkman movie is really good. And by the way, if you're interested in getting this Darkman trilogy box set, you should definitely get it, because the first Darkman movie is actually the Scream Factory edition. And if you don't know Scream Factory, they always release these really underrated movies. And they add a buttload of special features on it. And the Darkman one, the disc from Darkman, that's in the Shout Factory edition, is in there too, because that has lots of awesome behind the scenes stuff and special features. Don't Breathe, really just a great horror film. I haven't seen Evil Dead though. The remake, of course, because that's from the same director. Dread 3D. I know. It's a shame they never made a sequel to Dread. The Expendables, great cast, terrible film. Fury, also a pretty it's a pretty good war movie. That's the black Blu-ray thing over here. So that's the first stack, the first half, you could say. Now I'm gonna get the rest. So I find out it's more than just half of it. This is even more than the last stack. Actually, 2 stacks. So here we start with Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Also, Ghostbusters 2 is a really underrated sequel. And a really underrated opinion of mine. I actually think Ghostbusters 2 is just as good as the first one. Goodfellas. Awesome film. Martin Scorsese. Goosebumps. Jack Black. Can't wait for the sequel this year. Guardians of the Galaxy. Gremlins, really awesome. This movie made me buy a Gizmo figure plush, you could say. The Incredible Hulk, really underrated. Actually, one of the better Marvel films in my opinion. Interstellar, phenomenal film. This one has 2 discs. So I'm definitely curious about the bonus disc. John Wick. Awesome action movie. Jumanji. This is like a new edition, I think. I mean, it's definitely new cover art. Really awesome cover art, by the way. Kick-Ass 1 and 2. Get these out of the box. Kick-Ass. Really funny movie. This is like your typical Friday night film with your friend or something. Kick-Ass 2, which is also kind of an underrated sequel. It's not as good as the first one, but still not bad or anything. And they were actually gonna make a Kick-Ass 3, but too many people went to watch Kick-Ass 2 online and didn't pay any money for it, so that's a shame. Kill Bill, Volume 1 and 2. Quentin Tarantino. One of his more unappreciated films, I'd say. And I don't know why. They're not as good as Reservoir Dogs or any of these, or Pulp Fiction, of course. Kingsman: The Secret Service. Also, Kingsman 2, The Golden Circle. I think it's actually just as good as the first one. The action is definitely, well, some of the fight scenes in Kingsman: The Golden Circle are actually better in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Mad Max, Fury Road, Black and Chrome Edition. and the normal edition. I haven't watched the black and chrome edition, but definitely curious to watch that one someday. Moonlight, beautiful film. White. Well, how do you call this? The top of the Blu-ray, like, I don't know. Night of the Living Dead. Really cool cover art. The green text. Reservoir Dogs, another Quentin Tarantino film. Sin City. Really interested in watching this on Blu-ray. I've only watched it on DVD, but I'm definitely curious to watch this on Blu-ray someday. Speed. Awesome action film. Probably the best action film ever. Like, which is actually obviously an action film, because there are action films that are also science fiction films, but this is just action, nothing more. This has the best story, probably. But that's a whole other video. The Terminator quadrilogy. This one has Terminator, The Terminator, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines, and Terminator 4 Salvation, which I really don't like, Salvation. I think 3 is okay. It's kind of the same, I know. But I'd probably say that I watched Terminator 3. I'd really watch Terminator 3 over Terminator Salvation. I believe I didn't even finish Terminator Salvation. I mean, it was that bad for me. I thought it was a Transformers movie. Terminator Genesis. So Jesus, couldn't come up with the name. Haven't watched this one. It doesn't look that bad, but I've heard a lot of terrible things about it. Thor and Thor: The Dark World, which really forgettable as fuck. I don't really remember anything of this movie, so well, maybe it's better because it wasn't that good when I watched it. The Walk, awesome film. Actually rewatched this recently. Really underrated film. War Dogs, I kind of overlooked as well. War Dogs. And last, maybe least, White House Down, which is also your typical Friday night flick. So this is my Blu-ray collection. Not a lot, I know, but I thought, why not make a video of it? So you know what Blu-rays I have, what movies I watch. Soon I'll do a book/novel collection as well. But that's a whole nother video. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.